A standard shoulder-width grip provides the perfect balance to hit your 80% one-rep max for 8 bench reps. We're in the autumn months, it's bulking season, and you know what that means. Big chests and big appetites. Today's fall recipe calls for vegetable oil, sugar, 4 eggs, some pumpkin puree, water, flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt, nutmeg, vanilla extract, and only the real one's favorite, golden raisins. We lay out the ingredients just like we lay out our gym routine, evenly spaced and consistent. Today's recipe calls for a preheat of 350 on the oven, which also doubles as a bench press PR I'll never reach. We start by mixing our ingredients. Pumpkin puree takes a bath in oil, says hello to Mr. Sugar, then gets beaten up like your favorite LA Fitness punching bag. Time for the eggs to take a dip. Our only legit source of protein in this recipe, these will help glue our flavors together and impart a richness to the bread. Once we have a smooth mix, we'll add in the water, then mix to a homogeneous consistency. Add in baking powder, baking soda, salt, nutmeg, and vanilla extract, and the flavor profile is about to ignite like your favorite jack-o'-lantern. Our flour is the next to join the party. Unfortunately, it's gotten a little crowded in our bowl, similar to the gym's squat racks at 7 p.m. on a Monday. But with enough patience and persistence, we smooth out the batter to a smooth goo of goodness. Now the best part, our golden raisins will help add that texture and pop of sweetness that'll make the world right as rain. These are folded in such that we get a smooth and consistent distribution, spreading their joy to every bite. As luck would have it, this recipe provides enough for 2 loaves, as the best buns always come in pairs. They say waiting is the hardest part, and never is that more true than when you're in a calorie deficit and what you're waiting for is a block of sugar. Eventually, though, our loaves have reached their golden orange-brown crescendo, and we're ready to dig in. Our 2 loaves come out ready for their close-up, but today I've decided to split them up, to leave one as is and to glaze the other tomorrow. We'll dig into the first. A properly oiled glass baking pan makes extraction of the pumpkin-y goodness easy. The first bite is equal to only the purest Halloween fright, and that sugar crust pops right on the tongue. Yum. The striking orange hue of this loaf stimulates the imagination, with a fine golden brown crust encasing a heavenly moist interior. But we have a second act that follows. We're not done yet. Our other loaf spends the night wrapped in plastic. Returning tomorrow, it's time to glaze and add that extra added kick to an already stellar fall treat. We grab our loaf, derobe it from its plastic pajamas, and lay it down with some powdered sugar, milk, and melted butter. As someone who hates cardio, the low resistance of this mixture is pure bliss, and the glaze whips up with no sweat. Now it's time to glaze. The original recipe called for just a light drizzle, but where's the fun in that? It's time to completely wrap this loaf in sugary sweetness. Perfection isn't a requirement here. Slow and steady as we look to fill as many crannies as we can. As an extra step, I pop the loaf into the refrigerator to set the glaze a bit before digging in. Once out of the fridge, the glaze adds just the perfect blend of gooey goodness. And what's a sweet treat unless you can share it with a friend? As Rose and I cut up some slices and portion them out, I'm reminded about what fall is all about. Friendship, smiles, laughter, and good food, all things that can be shared. Friends aren't just meant for spotting your bench press PR, they warm the heart too, just like our delicious pumpkin bread.